Corner 235 at ramp 141, request pushback and engine start.
Corner 235, Gimpo ground, pushback and engine start approved, face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast, Corner 235.
Jeju Air 1383, gate 11 taxi via Echo 1, hold short runway 32 right.
Gate 11 via Echo 1, hold short runway 32 right, Jeju Air 1383.
Hello, Captain.
Jeju Air 1383, cross runway 32 right at Echo 1. Continue taxi via Echo 1, Echo 2 Papa Romeo.
Cross runway 32 right at Echo 1. Continue taxi via Echo 1 Echo 2 Papa Romeo. Jeju Air 1383.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Airbus and 820, gate 20, taxi via Echo 1. Hold short runway 32 right. Gate 20 via Echo 1. Hold short runway 32 right. Airbus and 820.
Due to icing condition, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Airbus and 820, cross runway 32 right at Echo 1. Continue taxi via Echo 1 Echo 2 Papa Romeo. Cross runway 32 right at Echo 1. Continue taxi via Echo 1 Echo 2 Papa Romeo. Airbus and 820.
Asia Anna 8735, gate 16 request pushback.
Asia Anna 8735, Gimpo ground, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Asia Anna 8735. QA 967, at gate 6 request pushback and engine start.
QA 967, Gimpo ground, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, QA 967.
Please set parking brakes.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Outlook disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Net is clear. Night is clear.
Asia Anna 8735, ready to taxi to the active.
Asia Anna 8735, runway 32 right taxi via Romeo, Papa 1 Alpha.
Runway 32 right taxi via Romeo, Papa 1 Alpha, Asia Anna 8735.
All aircraft be advised information Papa now current, QNH 1029er.
QA 967, taxi for departure.
QA 967, runway 32 right taxi via Papa 3 Papa Alpha.
Runway 32 right taxi via Papa 3 Papa Alpha, QA 967.
Corner 235, ready to taxi to the active.
Corner 235, runway 32 right taxi via Romeo, Papa 1 Alpha.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 32 right via Romeo, Papa 1 Alpha, Corner 235.
Anna 8735, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Asia Anna 8735.
Asia, Anna 8735, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Asia Anna 8735.
28726, gate 3 taxi via Echo 1. Hold short runway 32 right. Gate 3 via Echo 1. Hold short runway 32 right, 28726. Asia, Anna 8735, contact Gimpo Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1 Asia, Anna 8735.
Coronair 235, contact Gimpo Tower 118.1, have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.1, Coronair 235, bye-bye.
Asia, Anna 8735, Gimpo Tower, wind 260 at 6 fly heading 160, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 160, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, Asia Anna 8735.
Coronair 235, ready to go, runway 32 right.
Coronair 235, number 2 for departure. Hold short of tree, 2 right.
Roger, hold short of 3, 2 right, Coronair 235.
Asia, Anna 8970 heavy, exit right at Echo 1.
Exit right at Echo 1 Asia, Anna 8970 heavy. Gimpo Tower, Jeju Air 122, ILS runway 32 left.
Jeju Air 122, Gimpo Tower, continue.
Wilco, Jeju Air 122.
Asia, Anna 8970 heavy, monitor ground 121.9er, bye-bye.
Ground 121.9er Asia, Anna 8970 heavy, have a good afternoon.
Coronair 235, runway 2 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 32 right, Coronair 235.
QA 967, ready for departure, runway 32 right. QA 967, number 1 for departure, hold short of tree, 2 right. Wilco, hold short of 3, 2 right, QA 967. Jeju Air 122, wind 260 at 6, runway 32 left, cleared to land.
Runway 32 left, cleared to land, Jeju Air 122.
Asia, Anna 8735, contact Seoul departure 121.4.
Contact Seoul departure 121.4 Asia, Anna 8735.
Coronair 235 Gimpo Tower, wind 260 at 6 runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, Coronair 235.
Gimpo Tower, Jin Air 672, ILS runway 32 left.
Jin Air 672, Gimpo Tower, continue.
Roger, Jin Air 672.
QA 967, runway 32 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait, runway 32 right, QA 967.
V1 rotate. Positive rate climb.
QA 967, Gimpo Tower, wind 260 at 6, fly heading 150, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 150, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, QA 967. Coronair 235, reset transponder, squawk 3503.
Squawk 3503, Coronair 235.
Jet 225, holding short, runway 32 right. Jeju Air 122, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Jeju Air 122.
Eastern Jet 225, runway 32 right, line up and wait.
Runway 32 right, line up and wait, Eastern Jet 225.
Eastern Jet 225, Gimpo Tower, wind 260 at 6, fly heading 180, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 180, runway 32 right, cleared for takeoff, Eastern Jet 225. Jin Air 672, wind 260 at 6, runway 32 left, cleared to land.
Runway 32 left, cleared to land, Jin Air 672.
Coronair 235, contact Seoul departure 121.4.
Contact Seoul departure 121.4, Coronair 235. Seoul departure, Coronair 235, good afternoon, 4,900 feet.
Coronair 235, Seoul departure identified, climb to 12,000 feet.
Climb to 12,000 feet, Coronair 235.
Full departure, Eastern Jet 225, 1,500 feet.
Eastern Jet 225, full departure. Good afternoon. Identified, climb to 10,000 feet, QNH 1029er. Climb to 10,000 feet, QN H1029er, Eastarjet 225.
Eastarjet 225, clear direct beats. Resume O navigation.
Roger, heading direct beats at resume O navigation. Eastarjet 225, thanks.
Engine control, Coroner 235 through 9,400 feet for 12,000 feet.
Coroner 235, engine control. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Coroner 235.
Vietnam Airlines 415 Heavy. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5 Vietnam Airlines 415 Heavy, bye-bye.
Engine control, Eastarjet 225, passing 7,000 feet for 10,000 feet direct beats.
Eastarjet 225, engine control. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Eastarjet 225.
Engine control, Asia, ANET 8149. Good afternoon. Flight level 070. Asia, ANET 8149. Engine control, radar contact. 120.5. Center on 120.5 China Eastern 790. Have a good afternoon. Asia, and 741 heavy. Air 475 heavy, contact Nanjing control 120.5. Center on 120.5, Corey Air 475 heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Coroner 1193.
Start jet 218. Contact Seoul approach 119.1.
Contact Seoul approach 119.1. East Starjet 218.
Engine control. Expect Donald 2 Mike. Runway 25. Expect Donald 2 Mike. Runway 25. Asia. Anna 8149. Jeju Air 2102. Turn left. Heading 330 vectors for the approach. Turn left. Heading 330 Jeju Air 2102. Air 2102, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1030. Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1030, Jeju Air 2102. Air China 9er 86 Heavy, contact Nanjing Control 120.5.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, Air China 9er 86 Heavy.
Contact DU, information, approach 135.725. Contact DU, information, approach 135.725, TWA 9664. Jeju Air 124, engine control, expect Ullman 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Ullman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, Jeju Air 124.
Engine control, Coroner 1847, through 4,000 feet for 7,000 feet, direct D265M.
Coroner 1725, engine control, expect Donald 2 Mike, runway 25.
Expect Donald 2 Mike, runway 25, Coroner 1725.
Jeju Air 1403, descend to flight level 270. Descend to flight level 270, Jeju Air 1403. Jeju Air 210, 2QN, H1030, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 left. QNH 1030, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 left, Jeju Air 2102. Coroner 1847, engine control, identified, continue climb to 7,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Continue climb to 7,000 feet, QNH 1029er, Coroner 1847.
Asia, Anna 136, contact DU control 128.175. Contact DU control 128.175. 120.5, bye-bye.
Center on 120.5, Shanghai Air 828.
Jeju Air 1403, descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, Jeju Air 1403. Airbusan 8822, Gukdo 2 Tango, runway 32 left, report ready for descent. Gukdo 2 Tango, runway 32 left, ready for descent, Airbusan 8822. Airbusan 8822, descend to 8,000 feet, QN H1029er. Descend to 8,000 feet, Airbusan 8822. China Southern 8105, engine control, expect Dimit 901 Alpha, runway 34 right.
Expect Dimit 901 Alpha, runway 34 right, China Southern 8105.
Jeju Air 2102, descend to 4,400 feet. Descend to 4,400 feet, Jeju Air 2102. Eastern 220, engine control, expect Oman 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Oman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, Eastern 220. China Eastern 522 Heavy, engine control, expect Dimit 901 Alpha, runway 35 left. Expect Dimit 901 Alpha, runway 35 left, China Eastern 522 Heavy. Jeju Air 2102, descend to 1,600 feet. Descend to 1,600 feet, Jeju Air 2102. Jeju Air 2102, 10 miles from Len. By turn left, heading 325, maintain 1,600 feet until established. Cleared eye, LS runway 34 left. Turn left, heading 325, 1,600 feet until established. Cleared eye, LS runway 34 left, Jeju Air 2102. Engine control, air, spring 6538, flight level 300. Spring 6538, engine control, identified. Jeju Air 1403, descend to flight level 130. Descend to flight level 130, Jeju Air 1403. Air 235, engine control, expect double 2 Papa, runway 25. Air 235, engine control, expect double 2 Papa, runway 25. Air 235, engine control.
Expect Visual 2 Papa, runway 25, corner 235.
Airbusan 8015, engine control, expect Dotel 2 Papa, runway 25.
Expect Dotel 2 Papa, runway 25, Airbusan 8015.
Airbusan 8822, contact Seoul approach 119.1. Contact Seoul approach 119.1, Airbusan 8822. Jeju Air 2102, contact engine tower 118.8, have a good afternoon. Contact Contact Tower 118.8 Jeju Air 2102. China Eastern 5, 2 heavy. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5 China Eastern 522 heavy. Have a good afternoon. Coronair 781, engine control. Expect Star of Kilo, runway 34 right.
Expect Star of Kilo, runway 34 right, Coronair 781.
China Southern 8105, Duma Niner 1 Alpha, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Duma Niner 1 Alpha, runway 34 right, ready for descent. China Southern 8105.
China Southern 8105, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, China Southern 8105.
Coronair 667 heavy, contact Nanjing Control 120.5 bye-bye. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, Coronair 667 heavy.
Coronair 235, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
Coronair 235, Delta 2 Papa, runway 25, report ready for descent. Coronair 235, engine control. Coronair 235, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Coronair 235.
Jeju Air 140, 3 QNH 1030, expect the ILS runway 33 right with the Intl transition. QNH 1030, expect the ILS runway 33 right with the Intl transition. Jeju Air 1403. Jeju Air 1403, descend to flight level 070. Descend to flight level 070, Jeju Air 1403. SmartCat 662, engine control. Expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, SmartCat 662. Airbus 8015, contact Jeju approach 121.2.
Contact Jeju approach 121.2 Airbus 8015.
Sergeant 225, engine control. Expect Dotal 2 Mike, runway 25.
Expect Dotal 2 Mike, runway 25, East Target 225.
Kiwi 726, contact Seoul approach 119.1.
Contact Seoul approach 119.1 T-Wave 726.
Jeju Air 1403, cleared direct Intl. Cross Intl at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 33 right. Cleared direct Intl. Cross Intl at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 33 right, Jeju Air 1403. China Southern 8105. Contact Nanjing Control 120.5.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, China Southern 8105.
Coronair 781, Star of Kilo, runway 34 right. Report ready for descent.
Star of Kilo, runway 34 right, ready for descent, Coronair 781.
Coronair 781, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Coronair 781.
Coronair 781, Contact DGU Control 128.175.
Center on 128.175, coordinate 781.
Jeju Air 124. Descend to 13,000 feet. QNH 1029er. Descend to 13,000 feet. QNH 1029er, Jeju Air 124. Jin Air 522, engine control, expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left.
Expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, Jin Air 522.
Asia, Anna 8149, Delta 2 Mike, runway 25, report ready for descent. Delta 2 Mike, runway 25, ready for descent. Asia, Anna 8149. Asia, Anna 8149. Descend to 2,000 feet. QNH 1030. Descend to 2,000 feet. Asia, Anna 8149. Asia, Anna 8149. Contact Jeju approach 121.2. Contact Jeju approach 121.2 Asia, Anna 8149. Coronair 1193. Engine control. Expect Dottle 2 Mike, runway 25. Expect Dottle 2 Mike, runway 25, Coronair 1193. Eastern Jet 225, descend to 1,000 feet. QNH 1030.
Descend to 1,000 feet, QNH 1030, Eastern Jet 225.
Coronair 1847, engine control, expect Lappel 2 Charlie, runway 36.
Expect Lappel 2 Charlie, runway 36, Coronair 1847.
Philippine 418, engine control, expect Quebec tree, runway 36 left.
Expect Quebec tree, runway 36 left, Philippine 418.
Smart Cat 662, Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, report ready for descent. Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, ready for descent. Smart Cat 662. Smart Cat 662, descend to flight level 190. Descend to flight level 190, Smart Cat 662. Philippine 418, Quebec tree, runway 36 left, report ready for descent.
Quebec tree, runway 36 left, ready for descent, Philippine 418.
Philippine 418, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Philippine 418.
UPS 505 heavy, engine control, expect max at 2 Mike, runway 34 left. Expect max at 2 Mike, runway 34 left, UPS 505 heavy.
Engine control, Asia in 8735. Good afternoon, flight level 084.
Asia Anna 8735, engine control, radar contact. Asia Anna 8735, contact station, approach 135.4.
Contact station, approach 135.4 Asia, Anna 8735.
Asia, Anna 8974, engine control, expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left. Expect Allman 2 Tango, runway 32 left, Asia, Anna 8974. Coronair 1193, Dottle 2 Mike, runway 25, report ready for descent. Dottle 2 Mike, runway 25, ready for descent, Coronair 1193. Coronair 1193, descend to 1,000 feet, QNH 1030. Descend to 1,000 feet, Coronair 1193. UPS 505 heavy, max at 2 Mike, runway 34 left, report ready for descent. Max at 2 Mike, runway 34 left, ready for descent, UPS 505 heavy. UPS 505 heavy, descend to flight level 320. Descend to flight level 320, UPS 505 heavy.
Engine control, Eastern Jet 644, descending heading via Jeju 2 Mike, flight level 320.
Starjet 644, engine control, radar contact. Starjet 644, descend to flight level 310.
Descend to flight level 310, Starjet 644.
Engine control, China Eastern 5088. Good afternoon, flight level 240.
China Eastern 5088, engine control, radar contact.
Engine control, Jeju Air 514 through 7,300 feet for 6,000 feet.
Jeju Air 514, engine control identified. Continue descent to 6,000 feet. QNH 1030.
Continue descent to 6,000 feet. QNH 1030, Jeju Air 514.
Philippine 418. Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Center on 118.9er, Philippine 418.
UPS 505 Heavy, descend to flight level 230. Descend to flight level 230, UPS 505 Heavy. Coronair 235, contact Jeju approach 121.2.
Contact Jeju approach 121.2, Coronair 235. Jeju approach, Coronair 235, good afternoon, 9,700 feet with information Sierra.
Coronair 235, Jeju approach, QNH 1030, expect the visual approach runway 25.
QNH 1030, expect the visual approach runway 25, Coronair 235.
Starjet 303, turn left, heading 260 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 260, Starjet 303.
Starjet 303, airport is at your 12 o'clock 14 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Starjet 303.
Starjet 303, cleared visual approach runway 25.
Cleared visual approach, 25, Starjet 303.
Eastar Jet 303, contact Jeju Tower 118.2. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.2 Eastar Jet 303.
Jeju approach, Jin Air 413. Good afternoon, 6,100 feet with the numbers. Jin Air 413, Jeju approach, QNH 1030. Expect a visual approach runway 25. QNH 1030. Expect a visual approach runway 25. Jin Air 413. Jin Air 413, lead human heading 120, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25. Lead human heading 120, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25, Jin Air 413. Jin Air 413, turn right, heading 075 vectors for the approach. Turn right, heading 075, Jin Air 413. Jeju approach, Eastar Jet 225, 9,600 feet, we have Sierra. Eastar Jet 225, Jeju approach. Good afternoon. QNH 1030, expect a visual approach runway 25. QNH 1030, expect a visual approach runway 25, Eastar Jet 225. Jin Air 413, descend to 3,100 feet, QNH 1030. Descend to 3,100 feet, QNH 1030, Jin Air 413. East-Argent 225, descend to 7,000 feet. Descend to 7,000 feet, East-Argent 225. Jin Air 413, turn left, heading 060. Turn left, heading 060, Jin Air 413. Air 235, you're off course. Clear direct PC726. Resume navigation.
Affirm. Clear direct P. C726 resume navigation. Coroner 235.
All aircraft be advised, information Tanu now current. QNH 1031. Contact Jeju Tower 118.2. Over to Tower 118.2, Jin Air 413. Have a good afternoon. Jeju approach, Coroner 1725, 7,000 feet with information Tango. Coroner 1725, Jeju approach, QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25. QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25, Coroner 1725. Jeju approach, Coroner 1193, good afternoon, 9,800 feet with the numbers. Coroner 1193, Jeju approach, QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25.
QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25, Coroner 1193.
Coroner 235, request direct to fix.
Coroner 235, roger, say fix name. Coroner 235, roger, say fix name. Coroner 235, Jeju approach.
Cancel direct to request, Coroner 235.
Coroner 235, roger, direct request cancel. Coroner 1725, leave Ducal heading 240, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25. Leave Ducal heading 240, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25, Coroner 1725. Coroner 1193, descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet, Coroner 1193.
Target 225, descend to 4,000 feet, QN H1031. Descend to 4,000 feet, QN H1031, East Target 225. Coroner 1725, turn left, heading 265 vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 265, Coroner 1725. 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, 1725, airport is at your 12 o'clock 13 miles. Report the field in sight. We have a field, Coronair 1725. Coronair 1725, cleared visual approach runway 25.
2500.
Cleared visual approach 25, Coronair 1725. Jeju approach, Loon Air 8939, 10,000 feet with information Tango. Coronair 1725, contact Jeju Tower 118.2. Over to Tower 118.2, Coronair 1725, have a good afternoon. Loon Air 8939, Jeju approach, QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25. QNH 1031, expect the visual approach runway 25, Loon Air 8939. Star Jet 225, leave Ducal heading 240, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25. Leave Ducal heading 240, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 25, Star Jet 225.
1,000.
Airport is at your 12 o'clock 1 mile. Report the field in sight.
400.
Looking for field, Coronair 235.
Coronair 235, I'm going to bring you around for a try. Fly runway center lane, maintain 7,000 feet.
Affirm, fly runway center lane, maintain 7,000 feet, Coronair 235.
100.
Star Jet 225, turn left, heading 255 vectors for the approach.
30.
Turn left, heading 255, Star Jet 225. Star Jet 225, airport is at your 12 o'clock 14 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field, Star Jet 225. Star Jet 225, cleared visual approach runway 25. Cleared visual approach 25, Star Jet 225.
Coronair 235, request taxi to assigned gate.
Coronair Coroner 235, ramp 65, taxi via Papa 7 Papa, Golf 4 Romeo.
Ramp 658 Papa 7 Papa, Golf 4 Romeo, Coroner 235.
Coroner 1312 Heavy, at gate 13 request pushback and engine start. Coroner 1312 Heavy, Jeju ground, pushback approved, face west. Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Coroner 1312 Heavy. Coroner 1725, ramp 6 for taxi via Papa 7 Papa. Ramp 6 4 via Papa 7 Papa, Coroner 1725. Coroner 1312 Heavy, request taxi to the active. Coroner 1312 Heavy, runway 25, taxi via Romeo Alpha, Papa, Golf 1 Papa 1. Runway 25, taxi via Romeo Alpha, Papa, Golf 1 Papa 1, Coroner 1312 Heavy. Coroner 1312 Heavy, contact Jeju Tower 118.2. Over to Tower 118.2, Coroner 1312 Heavy, bye-bye. Sturgis 225, Gate 3 taxi via Papa 7 Papa, Papa, Golf 1. Gate 3 via Papa 7 Papa, Papa, Golf 1, East Sturgis 225.
wonderful day. Enjoy your stay. See you again. Have a lovely day. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for flying today. Appreciate it. Have a safe onward journey. Goodbye. Thank you, folks. Thanks. Have a good one. Have a wonderful day. All the best. Safe travels. Welcome to your destination. Enjoy your stay. Have a safe onward journey. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Thanks for flying today. Have a lovely day. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Welcome to your destination.
Bye-bye.
hope to see you. Goodbye. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Have a nice day.
Coordinator 1193, ramp 6 for taxi via Papa 7 Papa. Ramp 6, 4 via Papa 7 Papa, Coordinator 1193.